Court is calling 2022 CR 10589, State of Texas versus Armando Rodriguez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense.
Robert Gayona.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with theft under $2,500 enhanced at the state jail felony? Range of punishment is up to 180 days. I'm sorry, anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? You need to speak up.
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration night mag number 709933. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
We did, Your Honor. There's no opposition. We were asking that you consider probating some of the fine.
All right. State, is that the agreement?
It is not all of it.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
Any objection?
No
Court
objection.
will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We'd ask that the court proceed with sentencing, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, he's been down on his luck. He's very, seems very easy talking gentleman, and I was able to confer with him quite well. He just admits that he had hard times and kind of evident as to what the evidence shows. I want to ask the court for a break and follow that plea bargain.
All right, it seems like he's been having a lot of hard time because we're constantly here for him stealing. So why are you continuing to steal?
I've been working and trying to get something to eat and homeless.
That doesn't mean stealing a bracelet. I can understand you went to HEB and took food, but I don't understand you're stealing from Marshalls and all of these other places. So what's going to be different?
Just some try to change my ways.
I mean, how are you planning on doing that though? Because so far you just keep stealing. So you're stealing in 2019 of January, August 2019, and here we are in 2022, you're stealing again. So what are your plans?
Well, summer's coming and I'm planning to get a job now.
Why haven't you gotten a job before?
Because I was gonna do like landscaping and it slows down a lot during winter.
Were you doing landscaping in 2019?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
So here's your choice. I can give you deferred adjudication. In this court, I require that everyone have employment, not you're going to get employment, but you actually have employment. Or if you want, I will send you to the state jail facility and I will send you to the state jail facility for a year. And you can sit at the state jail facility for a year and think about what your future plans are going to be. Or if you want, I will give you 3 years deferred adjudication, but if you are unsuccessful, you're looking at 2 years potentially. What would you like to do? Well, I mean, your attorney is saying you want probation, but here's the thing, what I always tell people, your attorney is not going to be doing probation. If your attorney were doing probation, I would say there's a 99% chance he will be successful at it.
99?
Yeah, well, 99.999%. You never know, something may happen. You may win the lottery and say, I'm not reporting, I'm gonna go travel. So do you want the 1 year at the state jail facility or do you want to try your hands at deferred? Okay. This is what the court is gonna do. Court is gonna sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration night mag number 709933. There's going to be 120 hours community service restitution. Do you have any children? All right, there's to be no contact with Home Depot or Marshalls. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. Are there any drug issues with you?
Excuse me?
Are there any drug issues with you? Where's your family?
So I had lost contact for a while now and I really don't know.
How do you lose contact with your family? Why are they not concerned about you or looking for you?
They moved on, my mom passed on and we just went separate ways.
All right, proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And we're going to do cats 1 and 2. Their theft course. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I call it your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. State of Texas versus Armando Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Megan Enriquez for Armando Rodriguez.
Are you Armando Rodriguez? All right, Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Have you had a chance to review those with your attorney and did you understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Armando Rodriguez Jr. who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 10589 for the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced on June 1st, 2023 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Armando Rodriguez Jr. did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of July 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any
No
objection?
objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It's going to be for the defendant to have a TAP and mental health evaluation while in custody and to follow the TAP recommendations. If it's inpatient, then bring back to court just to figure out where to go from there. And then ISP.
Okay. All right, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement was that the state would recommend that you deny the motion to revoke, continue him on supervision and alter and amend for those conditions.
Yes.
Judge, one last thing, the state is also going to take into consideration its night mag number 726681.
All right. So, Mr. Rodriguez, what I'm being told is that they want to continue to work with you, that they think maybe your issues can be addressed by a TAP evaluation. The TAP evaluation is where they interview you to see if there are any drug or alcohol issues. And then they want to do a mental health evaluation to see if there's something that we can help you with in that area. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so that's going to take place while in custody. And counsel, if for any reason you think that it's taking too long, you can always bring it back to court and we'll see what's going on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Rodriguez, is there anything else that you need other than for me to follow this agreement? All right, so I'm going to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include a TAP evaluation. We'll do the mental health evaluation, and that's to take place in custody. And I'm going to take in consideration night mag number 726681. All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Rodriguez, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. Don't just disappear. If there's an issue, no matter what the issue is, talk to probation. If you feel like they're not addressing it, you can come to court and address it with me. All right. All right, thank you. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 10589. Excuse me in the box. Could you whisper, sir? Excuse me, in the box, if you could whisper. Court is calling 2022 CR 10589, State of Texas versus Armando Rodriguez Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Megan Enriquez. for
And are you
defense.
Mr. Rodriguez Jr.? Did you review the document entitled motion to revoke? I'm sorry, motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision and first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Armando Rodriguez Jr. who's placed on deferred adjudication and 2022 CR 10589 for the offense of theft under $2,500 on June 1st, 2023 for a period of 3 years? Is that you? All right, state.
In Bear County, Texas, the defendant Armando Rodriguez Jr. did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November and December 2023 in violation of condition number 4. State waits to remain in violation allegation.
All right, how do you plead to that? True or not true? And any objection to the waiver of the other allegations?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Oops. Days in your state jail facility for time served.
And are you taking anything in consideration?
Yeah, 6 sir.
Yes. Is that the proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, are you asking the court to follow that agreement? Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right, so can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record. All right, so why did you not do well on probation?
I was homeless at the time, ma'am, and I was struggling quite a bit. Going through a little bit.
All right. And probation,
Yes, Judge.
is this probation's recommendation?
Judge, the recommendation that was on the court summary indicates women for SATF followed by aftercare, remain in custody or bed. And that, of course, that the new case would need to be resolved before transfer.
All right, so here's the thing, Mr. Rodriguez. You know yourself better than I know you, better than probation knows you. If you have a drug problem, which you may have one, if you don't address that, you're going to be right back here for another offense. Maybe not the next day, maybe not in 2 days, but you'll be back. So if you would like, 1, I'll follow your agreement, revoke you, sentence you to 180 days at the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served, taking in consideration the case that the state is asking be taken into consideration. Or I can continue you, in which case you'll be in custody and you'll be waiting a treatment bed at SATF.
She's giving you the option to, she can follow the agreement that
Yes.
Mr. Coons accept, that Mr. Coons discussed with you,
Mhm.
or if you wanted treatment now, she could also keep you on probation and send you to SADC, but she's leaving that up to you. Do you want, the first option is what Mr. Kuntz discussed with you, Michelle.
Yes, ma'am, this time.
All right, so you just want to go do your time? All right. I'm hoping I don't hear about you on the news with your body being found somewhere, because sometimes you can get a hold of bad drugs, you understand? All right, court will follow your agreement. The court is going to revoke your deferred adjudication, find you guilty, sentence you to 180 days in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served, take in consideration 2024 PF 11630. There's to be no contact with Home Depot and Marshalls. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor.